5 stars, 19 reviews, 4.6 stars, 2,280 views. I think this meme just demonstrated the importance of sample size better and more efficiently than any science class I've ever taken. Sometimes you gotta over-explain things and go really deep into the weeds to make sure that your message gets across. Other times you just need a meme on tumblr.com, the hit blogging website that has issues. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus! My name is Lumo and today we are looking at probably my favorite subreddit, r/Tumblr. A subreddit dedicated to blog posts, images, memes, and macros from that funny little cyan blogging site that just keeps changing hands. I wonder who will buy it next. Let's just get right into it. Obsessed with Taiwan's down-to-earth Halloween party where you only dress up as normal people in everyday situations. This is the woman looking for a seat at food court. Apparently this is a thing in Japan too. It got translated as mundane Halloween and there are loads of photos online and they're all so good. Person going to work on a windy day. Woman who's having her bangs cut but the hairdresser is nowhere to be found. Zookeeper in charge of the pandas. I like that last one, mostly because it implies that pandas are cute and cuddly. I've been told that pandas are a lot like a stoned bear, except apparently they're also hyper-violent if you get too close. I can't source that fact. That's just what I've heard. Do I look like a panda expert? If I do, please let me know. We can maybe go in, steal a panda, have a pet. No, we can't. That's illegal. Thank you for watching Kalbus. I love working at Joann Fabrics. Today a guy asked me to show him the fake fur, and when I did, he goes, "No, this won't do." And part of my job is giving advice for projects, so I asked him what he was using it for, and he looks down at the floor and quietly says, "I want to make a Yeti costume to scare people when we go skiing." Scooby-Doo villain. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is just, yeah. Recreate free ski, why not? Also the top comment. Bless all the employees who helped me find supplies for my extremely niche projects. I need 40 inches of marine bungee, no thicker than 1/4. What for? Tennis ball rocket launcher, why do you ask? We'll never forget when I worked in a fast food joint. Some customer wrote like 86 cherries on their mobile order, as a pretentious way of saying no cherries. But the store was run by a bunch of high schoolers who were working their first job, so they collectively went, "Why the frick does this guy want 86 frickin' cherries?" And piled them onto his milkshake. Wish I could go back and kill my past self before I posted this. Mega turbo hell! Super mega turbo hell! I think I like the tags more than the post. That's amazing. Imagine hating that you get 53,000 notes and just mega turbo hell. That's all you feel about it. Is there a subreddit dedicated to stories of funny things like that from retail? If there is, let me know. It might be good for a duos. Going to start running all my posts through several layers of Google Translate just to keep the boys guessing. I will start running all my posts with different Google translation levels to make kids guess. I'm going to start posting all of my posts in the step of transferring the kids Google can guess. Google can think that I will start publishing all my posts during the child replacement phase. What comes after the child replacement phase? And what are you replacing them with? What are the children being replaced with? What are you replacing them with? Is it just more Google Translates? Is it just more tabs of Google Translate open? One child equals one Google Translate? What is the conversion of child to Google Translate? What do we need to know here? Why don't Jedis just turn off their opponent's lightsabers by force pressing the button? Instead of the epic lightsaber fight, they'd just be aggressively switching them on and off. Could you imagine? Yes, and I want it. Real talk. So my roommate was playing Fallen Order, and I was sitting with him, and we were making a joke about lightsaber colors, so I decided to look it up. Apparently, the Sith ones are red because they use a synthetic core, which disrupts normal Jedi lightsabers. So unironically, all of the fight scenes that we see from Darth Maul and other Siths shouldn't happen. It should just be going straight through the lightsaber of, their Jedi opponents because of the synthetic crystal. I learned a little bit about Star Wars lore. You guys know how I feel about Star Wars. Please be proud of me. Your first instinct is to call someone who spells their name Greg, but with 2 G's, but it has 3. Little bit of Greg trivia for you. I knew a Greg in high school who called himself Greg with 3 G's, and you can bet everyone was like, Greg, all the time. All the time. I think Greg lived for the chaos and confusion. Why are people putting extra letters in their children's name? Why is that necessary? Why do we need the 3rd G? I'm not fully sure. Maybe it's to make their kids feel important and unique with their special name, but no. Give me 1 G, thank you. Make it easier for me on my birth certificate. Day 1 of me asking how Doofenshmirtz finds out Perry's name when Perry doesn't speak. He was sent an email by the OWCA when Perry was first assigned. Found important lore on TikTok of all places. OWCA deadass went Johannes was sending a platypus to kick your ass. His name is Perry. Love and kisses. I always assumed that happened like this. Perry crashes through a window. Doofenshmirtz. A platypus! Puts on his hat. A platypus wedding! A fedora! Perry hands Doofenshmirtz a business card. Doofenshmirtz puts on his reading glasses. Perry the platypus! I hate how in character this is. This is just how it happened. This is just how it happened. Officially, I'm labeling this as canon. Do I work at Disney? Did I work on Phineas and Ferb? No to both, but I'm declaring this real. My dad has 48 pairs of socks. Why did you count the amount of pairs of socks your dad has? I didn't count. He did, and then he came downstairs and announced it to the entire family. That man needs a hobby, because he just finished his former hobby of counting all of his pairs of socks. What? I mean, I guess I kind of get it. I have, like, those weird tendencies where it's like, I should count how much of this thing I have while I'm putting it away. Why? Because I am bored as hell putting it away. You'll never guess how many pairs of underpants I have. I love this because it's basically just saying his ideas were so crazy and awful that it motivated people to try and find any other explanation just to prove him wrong. Like, there's so much research that was on the basis of, I frickin' hate Fjord. What a mood. Freud is sometimes referred to as the father of psychology. Whilst not everyone may like or agree with his ideas, the process of trying to find a better idea than some of his has triggered a huge amount of research within psychology. As it should be. Look, I'm just saying, you can either have psychology that tells you, how to healthily handle your feelings, or you can, be told, hey, you feeling a little bit depressed, you're feeling bad about your body, it's because you want to bang your mom. No, it's not. I just don't like having a tum. God, Freudian logic is just correct. Still thinking of a TikTok I saw a year ago where a girl with a shellfish allergy got a crab tattoo on her thigh with one of the claws exactly where her EpiPen should be stabbed into her so she would be able to wheeze out, "Stab the crab!" If someone else needed to use her pen on her. Absolutely obsessed. The epitome of work smarter, not harder. When I was in college, every time I was able to exude work smarter, not harder, I got a good grade. This girl is genius. Stab the crab is perfect. Unless, of course, a crab is what actually gave her the allergy in the first place. Because if you think about it, then they might just stab the crab on the table, not the one on your thigh. Simultaneously, though, and this is like kind of the weird thing, if she says stab the crab, they still need to know to stab the claw. So, like, this isn't foolproof. It's genius, but it's not foolproof. 16 years of difference! Peter Parker will never escape New York Transit. Hey, that place was in Madagascar! Oh. You guys remember Mort and his foot thing? Do you guys remember that? I mean, Spider-Man PS5 looks fantastic. Whatever. Look, we're talking about the weird foot ferret. Am I the only one who remembers that? I feel like everyone represses that when they think about, Penguins of Madagascar or just the Madagascar movies. No one wants to talk about Mort. No one wants to acknowledge the weird, creepy foot ferret. And I think we need to sit down and just talk about the ring-tailed lemur who wants to suck some toes. Thank you. I think of the time I ordered Olive Garden online and I put, "Please speak to me in an Italian accent" in the special request category and completely forgot about it. And when I went to pick it up, the guy comes out and goes, "Hey, I got your order, bapa da boopy." And when I told him he didn't actually need to do it, he was like, "I know, I wasn't looking forward to it. I was the only one brave enough to do it." Yes, Exactly. Thank you. When you are here, you are family, and family goes above and beyond if we've learned anything from the Fast and the Furious memes. Man, how to date this video right there. I love having interests that I would never ever recommend to any of my friends ever. Not recommended. 2,400 hours on record. League of Legends players. Genshin Impact players. Oh, God. Team Fortress 2 players, Warframe players, PSO players. Not Final Fantasy XIV players. Because I have mentioned the game, there will now be comments down in the comment section telling you about the free trial up to level 60, including award-winning expansion Heavensward, critically acclaimed with 2 additional classes. And you will see that verbatim down below. It is inescapable, and I apologize for doing this to you. No, seriously, why are there so many train emojis? What am I supposed to do with all these? Yes, I have nothing else to add to this post. This is just fantastic. It's childlike bliss. I love it. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, maybe share this with a friend who could use a reminder that Tumblr still exists and 1 like equals 1 Tumblr. If you do want more r/Tumblr, there'll be another one popping up in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.